Welcome back to Basketball on Bucks.com TV. I'm Jim Paskey. As expected on Thursday, the Bucks re-signed John Salmons and added Drew Gooden as free agents. At the news conference Thursday morning, John Hammond began talking about trust and commitment.
I think that, that with John and Drew sitting here, I think those guys have trust in us that we're going to put them in the best position possible to win and be successful here. And I think they also know that we're committed to winning. But, it's a two-way street, and we have to have those same sort of feelings about them. We have to trust them as we enter into these agreements with them. Trust them that they're going to do everything they possibly can do to help us win games and be committed to winning. I know we feel that way about them, and I think they feel that way about us.
It's it was a great organization, and one thing I was telling my wife, I told her if I don't come back here, I'm definitely gonna miss those plays. It was a good fit for everybody, and I just wanted to continue to be a part of it.
You know what? To get back and touch upon what John was saying earlier about the commitment, I think that was the most important decision this free agency for me as a player, is the commitment. What team is actually going to commit to me and see a future? Instead of renting me for a couple months or a year and seeing what they can do with me. And that was really intriguing for me and really caught my interest and struck my interest that they wanted to commit and basically I wanted a home. So it went hand in hand. Like you said, it was a two-way street, so it went hand in hand, and I'm here. Coming in as a fourth pick and going the route of playing with so many different teams. The high roads and the low roads, and back to the high road. I kind of seen it all. Making the playoffs, not making the playoffs, going to the finals, playing with LeBron James, playing with Dirk, Tim Duncan. I played with some future Hall of Famers. So I wouldn't take back any day that I had in this league. I have so many stories to tell my kids when I'm done playing, and it's just been a dream come true for me. And to be able to play with all those guys and all those teams that had all those chances and shots of trying to win a ring, I'll never turn that in. And it made me a better person at the end of the day.
What John brought to our team was, it was almost unbelievable. The way he just kind of hit the ground running and fit in with our guys, and chemistry-wise, and of course his play, spoke for itself. And we've always had an interest in Drew. And this is no slight on some of the other big guys on currently on our roster. But when you can add a guy that can make shots and score in the low post and rebound the ball, and on paper right now we should be a very good rebounding team again, and so this is a happy day for us. And as John said, we didn't want to take a step back. We want to keep moving forward, and to do that you have to add quality players, and these two are very high quality players.
As the Bucks continue to put their roster together for the upcoming season, three subjects are always top of mind: depth, versatility, and expectation.
We have more options. I think more versatility, more ways we can play. We felt like last summer we improved our bench markedly, and we've done it again, I think, and gotten even better. And now the thing that's going to happen is the script is going to flip, and we're going to be expected to do something as opposed to being picked last or second to the last in the East. And that's good. That's good. That's what we want. We expect to win. We expect to have a good season. We expect to win, and other people should expect the same thing.
I think with the moves we made, I think we competing with anybody. I think people should be. With all the shuffling that's going on now, I feel like people still got to put us in the mix with the best teams, and I think that was our goal before we made the moves, and it's definitely our goal after all the moves we made.
How do you see playing with Bogut? That maybe both of you guys would be playing to your strengths. Is that the way you see it?
It takes some pressure off me because I was always a guy that if my center got in foul trouble, I was guarding the biggest guy out there, or having to do that at times, or if he was down, I had to do that, and especially in Dallas, and it was tough. Sometimes it was tough for me, but I did what I can do, But it does take a load off having a guy like Bogut down there, and he turned it up. He had a great year last year, so we look forward to him having even a better year this year.
I can guarantee you John Salmons had options, and I can guarantee you Drew Gooden had options. And the fact that they want to be here, I think, is very, very important to us. And just kind of trumpeting what Scott says, I think it's a real factor, and it's something that we want to continue to have. This is a place that people want to be.
I wouldn't even be here today if I didn't think this was going to be a positive thing for the future.
John Salmons and Drew Gooden will likely comprise a very solid 40% of the Bucs starting lineup in the fall. Thanks for watching this edition of Basketball. I'm Jim Paskey.